Welcome. It's February 6th in Michigan. And yes, we're all getting cabin fever. It's been a snowy winter. Whatever happened to global warming? But hey, today I want to talk to you about the top 2 things you might be doing wrong in your pumpkin patch if you're not getting over, say, the 1,000-pound mark or even the 1,500-pound mark. If you can't get over that hurdle, a couple things you might be doing wrong. And then later in this video, I'm going to show you the 2 giant pumpkins I grew last August 17th. I got a little footage and a little document of how the growth was doing at that time. We're going to talk more about the contest this year. So join in for this video. It's going to be not a real long video, but hey, let's get to it right now. Top reason, one of the top reasons why you may not be getting the big pumpkin that you want, you may be rototiller happy. That's right, rototiller happy. I see it all the time. These giant pumpkin plants grow a root system in 360-degree radius around the plant. And a lot of people start out with the stump, watering the little stump, and then they're rototilling up tight. Everybody loves to see that light, fluffy soil, looks like brown powder sugar, and they want to keep everything rototilled up tight. And as that plant grows, the pumpkin plant grows, it gets 2 feet long, 3 feet long. Those roots are out 3 to 4 feet around that entire stump of that plant, and that continues to grow. And I've seen a lot of guys say, hey, my secondaries are stunted, my secondaries are stunted. Well, I've seen on many occasions, they're chopping off the roots with the rototiller that are developing the secondaries. So you're slowing down your plant. Keep that rototiller. If your vines are 6 feet long, keep that rototiller 8 feet out in every direction. All right? There's number 1 reason. Number 2 reason, you may not be watering the entire zone. Same thing with the rototilling, you have to water the entire root zone. And if you're having dry periods, you might be missing watering that. You don't just water the stump. We water that little stump early on, and as the plant grows, we water everything. The entire 360-degree radius needs to be watered. You keep your microbes healthy, keep everything water, keep the roots going after that water, keep the plant aggressive. So water, you have to water the entire root zone and beyond. Water beyond that. All right? So that'll be enough of that. Maybe bugs, maybe insects. June 1st, the cucumber beetle shows up. You got to be on alert. You got to be lifting leaves. You got to go home from work. So I'm going into a number 3 one here for you. Not to get too going on a rant, but insects. You've got to stay on top of the insects if you're trying to grow pumpkins. Even big porch pumpkins, you want a 300-pounder for the front yard, you got to keep the bugs off the plants. So there you go. You got 3 top causes of failure growing giant pumpkins. Now let's talk about, and I'm going to show you a little footage about growing 2 pumpkins on 1 plant. We're having a contest this year. I'm going to have $500 for first place, and I'm not just trying to build a jackpot that I can win. If we win the first place jackpot, we are going to take the $500 and pay it to second and third place. And we may pay deeper. If we get enough people joining, we may pay down a little bit deeper. I want to get people to try this. I think we're missing the bus big time on growing 2 pumpkins on 1 plant. These plants have an enormous amount of energy. And I think a lot of people, if all you are is growing 1,000-pound pumpkins every year and all you do is growing 1, I think you should try 2. I think you'd be surprised that you're going to have 2 8, maybe 900-pounders, maybe even 2 1,000-pounders on that same plant. All right, keep the plant growing, keep it aggressive. As long as your plants are big enough, your plant should be well over 600 or 700 square feet to be growing 2 pumpkins on 1 plant. I would say a minimum 700 square foot plant to grow 2 pumpkins on 1 plant. But I'm going to show you a little footage here of my little indoor greenhouse where I'm going to start my plants this year, because I just had a video on this, how my spinach is doing. I'm not really growing spinach, I'm growing mycorrhiza. I'm getting this soil ready so I have good mycorrhiza for our watermelon plants this year. We're also growing giant watermelons. We're going to grow Bill Neptune's Grower of the Year seeds along with the 297 Kent watermelon, and we have joined the GWG, Giant Watermelon Growers. We're on board with that, and we're going to grow, Jackson and I, some big watermelons. But hey, first let me show you my little seed chamber, and then I'm going to show you some footage. Finish out the video here showing some footage of 2 pumpkins on 1 plant, so I can show you how we did it with the Travis Ginger design, vine pattern that he suggested. All right, here we go. Let's check out my new Bubba seed journal. Okay, here you go. I brought the light inside. This LED light, and here's the spinach is up, which is my mycorrhiza. My mycorrhiza's going. I got my little waterer here. I'm getting this all prepped so that we're ready to go. Here's clementine, the seed I did not think would germinate. But what we're really growing here, are we growing pumpkins in February? Are we growing spinach in February? No, we're growing mycorrhiza in February. There we go. All right, now let's go out to the garden. Let's check out the garden. Last August 17th, where were we on the 2 pumpkins on 1 plant? Here's some information that may help you with your growing in the 2026 contest. What are you guys doing in here? Get out of here. Anyway, here she is, Clementine. She's like 850 pounds. She's getting a couple little stems. Now, most guys will flip out, start sending me emails. Oh my goodness, I got 7. That's 7 on there. She's stem's starting to split. Down here's a big gash. I just keep 7 on there so fruit flies will die trying to enter. All right, she's fine. She's fine. Hopefully she'll make it to the finish line. She's got a beautiful shape. Shaped just like a clementine orange. And Jackson named her. So there we go. Looks like I see a little fertility water on here. I can see the humic acid in the water. I'm gonna have to rinse that off real quick. Cover them back up and go to work. But here's your secondary vine. You follow that vine up there, you can see up there. I'll zoom in. There's where the main vine splits off the 2 directions. I let a tertiary go over here. I'm sorry. I cut the main vine, let a secondary create a new main vine to that pumpkin. Did the same thing this direction. Travis Ginger suggested this design. I'm following Travis's. There you go. I'm gonna grow a couple of honeys. Day 65 and 55. We now have a combined total of 2,686 pounds. Clementine is 1,267 pounds. Gordietta is 1,419 pounds. They both have slowed down, of course, during the age and the weather. The weather's cooled down. But anyways, we're still getting almost 25 pounds a day on clementine and almost 15 pounds a day on, we are getting 15.4 pounds a day on Gordietta. They're still trucking. I think we'll hit the 3,000 pound barrier for sure. Just a few more rules so people understand the rules of the contest, growing 2 pumpkins on 1 plant 2026 contest. You can grow whatever seed you want. If you buy a seed at worldwidegiantgrowers.com, any seed, you are entered. Then you have to register with me by June 1st what plant you are growing, what seed. You can buy the clementine seed, which automatically puts you in the contest, but you don't have to grow the clementine. You can pick a different seed. Any seed you purchase at the website will get you in the contest. Just register. You have to register by email, get in contact with me, text message, email, tell me what you are growing, and you're in the contest. I'd like to get more people involved in this. I'd like to see some heavy hitters get in this. I truly believe, like Travis and Stelz, they could grow a couple of 2,300 pounders on 1 plant. Very doable. All right. These plants have enormous energy. I've said it all along, and I'm going to prove it. I'm thinking my goal this year is 1,800 pounds. 2 1,800 pounders on our plant this year. I'm hoping weather's got to work with me. A lot of variables, but that's our goal. You got to set a goal. So, hey, please join us. All right. And leave your comments and questions below.